Hi, I'm Don Bilton, I'm the Deputy Head here at the Academy of Cuxton Schools, and I wanted to talk to you a little bit about PSHE, which is a subject that I've been leading for a number of years now, and it's something that I'm particularly passionate about. So I will be showing you a few slides and talking you through how we teach PSHE here at our school, and I hope you find it useful. So the first thing that people normally ask about PSHE is, what does that actually stand for? So here you can see we've got personal, social, health and economic education. Our intention for PSHE at Cuxton is essentially that children develop the skills that they need to be prepared for life in modern Britain. A world that is very different to the world that many of us grew up in, and a world that would be quite different in 15, 20 years time even to what it is now. So we will be doing everything that we can to prepare them for that society that they will grow up in. So we aim to develop their understanding of healthy lifestyles, their self-esteem, their confidence, their resilience, to value themselves, to see themselves as positive and active members of society, to respect other people regardless of any differences that they might have, and to be aware of safety issues too, like road safety and drink and drugs. Our curriculum is a spiralling curriculum, so topics are the same each year, but they're revisited in a different way depending on the age and development of the children that are learning those subjects. Our PSHE curriculum is split into 3 themes. They are health and wellbeing, relationships and living in the wider world, and you can see the topics that are included in each of those themes here on this page. When teaching PSHE, we place an emphasis on active learning at Cuxton, so children will be involved in discussions, drama, role plays and problem-solving activities. We do hear from a number of visitors and speakers, including the fire brigade and the police, to give them those real-life examples, and we find that those experiences make their learning much more memorable and longer-lasting, preparing them better. We also do a number of assemblies, and we use a service called Espresso, which helps children keep up with news and current affairs which are relevant for their age groups. So here's an overview of the actual content that we deliver as part of our PSHE curriculum. This is years 1 to 3, and you can see how it's been broken into the 3 themes of relationships, living in the wider world and health and well-being. And for each of the year groups there, you can see the topics that it's broken down to underneath, and then some of the objectives that are covered within each of those topics. As I said before, it's a spiralling curriculum, so you can see that it's the same topics that appear each year, but the content that is delivered within those topics does vary, and it depends very much on the age of the child as to the content of the topics and the lessons to which they receive. So you can see each year children will learn about families and friendships and respecting themselves and others. They'll learn about relationships, how to belong to a community. They'll learn about media literacy and digital resilience. They'll learn about money, their own health and mental well-being, about growing and changing, and about keeping safe. Here you can see the coverage that we deliver to years 4 to 6, and again it's the same themes and the same topics that come up, but again the content within those topics does vary depending on the age of the child that is in the lesson. For example, a lesson about growing and changing looks very different in year 1 to what it would look like in year 6. Prior to this year, teaching PSHE wasn't compulsory. Schools didn't have to do it. We always have done, as we felt that the skills that are delivered in a PSHE lesson are really important for helping your children to develop and prepare them for life in the future. This year, the government have rolled out their Health and Relationships Education programme, which is a statutory requirement for schools to deliver, and we've made sure that our curriculum includes all the aspects of that government guideline and their curriculum. There is an element of it which is still non-statutory, and that is the sex ed part, something again that we have delivered before. And anything that is beyond the science programme of study, which goes up to and includes things like puberty, is optional for your children to take part in, and we always notify parents prior to the delivery in Year 6 of the sex education lessons that they will be occurring, and you have the option of withdrawing your child from that if you wish to. Historically, we found that the delivery of sex ed in primary school is really useful, though. There's not always conversations that children want to have with their parents, and sometimes it's not conversations that parents themselves want to have with their children. And we provide the safe learning environment for them to learn about those really important areas of later life in a setting that they're happy to do so. Some of the things that we teach in our PSHE lessons can obviously be quite tricky and difficult subjects for children to deal with and to speak about. And one of the best ways that we have found for delivering the lessons and for making children feel safe and developing their understanding of that learning is through books. These are some of the books that we have in school for delivering the different themes that we teach, and they're a really good way into some of the tricky subjects that you would have seen on the overview that I showed you a couple of minutes ago. These books cover all the different areas, and in the pictures I've picked out some of the really good ones that help dealing with different areas of our curriculum. So Grace and Family is great about learning different family backgrounds. The Boy in Dress covers great things about differences. The Big Book of Feelings is really good for talking about the different feelings that children can experience and that those feelings are okay. The Family Book talks about the different ways that families can be made up in modern society, and Dinosaurs and All That Rubbish is a really nice way of exploring about human impact on our planet. So if you wanted to support your child with their understanding of topics covered in PSHE, I'd recommend these books as well. They're a really good way into talking about some of these issues. You can find many of them in your library, and obviously lots of them are available online if you wish to purchase as well. Now, we're really proud of the PSHE curriculum that we have here at Cuxton. It's something that we have developed over a period of time, and we feel it really prepares your children for the life that they will be growing up into in the future. Happily though, our PSHE curriculum and the quality of it has also been recognised by a couple of other agencies. We won platinum status for Medway's Health and Wellbeing Awards scheme, which highlights the fantastic work that schools do with their PSHE curriculum in supporting the wellbeing of their staff and their children. And we also hold the Bronze Level Award from Stonewall, which recognises how we champion diversity and celebrate difference. So that's your whistle-stop tour to PSHE here at the Academy of Cuxton Schools. Well done for sticking with me to the end. And if you do have any questions about anything that we do regarding PSHE, please do stop me for a chat or send in your questions via the office email address. Thank you very much. I hope you have found this useful.